If they like me, then chop up the tomato, then no go ketchup.
Every day of the week comes with its special challenges and rewards. Wednesday is of no different. When Wednesday becomes the best day of the week, it means that we live a life of meaning and that we know how to make the best of each moment, no matter where we are. On this note, I'm saying good morning from this side. Welcome to Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. This is Campus Gist. This is where we tells you with all around all campuses in Nigeria to tells you happenings and gist in the campuses. Today won't be exempted. Don't forget, this is the first edition in the month of July, so permit me to say happy new month to you all, and to our Muslim brothers and sisters. I say baraka the Eid Mubarak in arrears. May Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. And for those on at Hajj, performing Hajj work, I wish every one of them journey mercy back home. All right, on this note, what is Campus Gist? There are a lot happenings. Don't forget, my name is RISQAT FUNMILAYO, aka First Lady. I know you'll be expecting my partner, SMD. You know what? He also toured around where there's an issue that occurred in one campus. So he toured around there to tell us happenings there. And I hope he will soon meet us very, very, very soon. All right, today we are starting with a lot of things happening. Just like you all know that this is where we bring you happenings in the campus. So we have a lot of things happening. I'll be reading the headlines and then picking the stories. I'll tell you the story, and as well we'll be picking maybe either one or two stories for discussion. Okay, starting with my news story this morning happenings. I will be starting with Mmesoma, Ejike. This is where I'm starting from. What happened to me is not happening to my daughter. This is not coming from me. This is coming from Ejike's father. He speaks emotionally. What is it that's happening to Ejike? There are a lot of stories here that concerns Mmesoma very, very much. I have almost 6 to 7 stories concerns Mmesoma. Okay, Ejike Mmesoma Ohaneze used cause for other Jamb tests for teenage girl. Also on Ejike's case, security features to identify fake Jamb UTME results. And still same matter, we are talking about what you need to know about the app generating fake Jamb UTME results. Jamb deliberately delayed Mmesoma's father, saying new score is not his daughter's UTME result. Okay, moving away from Ejike's story. Okay, I will be going to Uniport. A Uniport student almost got expelled after telling the VC she was comfortable with her indecent dressing. Another story which is Ohaneze. Yes, I've said this already. Another story which is why we haven't paid June allowance. NYSC replies worried corps members. This is also part of Campus Gist, because don't forget that these people we are talking about, they're also products of tertiary institutions. So we have to discuss about it. That's why our First Lady decided to bring it to everyone's ears. Okay, I'll be starting my story from this. Let me pick it. Why we haven't paid June allowance. NYSC replied corps members. The management of the National Youth Service Corps NYSC has provided an explanation for why it failed to pay corps members allowances in the month of June as expected. According to the scheme, the delay in payment was due to the administration of funds by various banks. This was contained in a statement issued by NYSC Director of Press and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, on Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. The scheme said it has concluded arrangements for the payment of June allowance to course members on June 27, 2023, this year. The statement read, for the avoidance of doubt, the scheme completed all arrangements for the payment of corps members' allowances since 2017 of June 2023, and remittance made same to various banks accordingly. The statement partly read. So this, to read more of this story, of course, that is why I will be reading in line with the above NYC management. It is assiduously interfacing with banks to track the payment of corps members' June allowance without further delay. Okay, so this is coming from Megwa Eddie, the director of NYC. Said the banks should pay the NYSC salary. You know, these people, don't forget that they are also serving their fathers. They are serving their father's land. So as well, they need money. They need money for mobility. They need money for other things, to field, to transport. And don't forget that, you know, when during this first subsidy, a lot of things are happening. Even the transportation cost is very, very high. So I think the banks management should take note of this. They should help these people so that they won't involve in another thing, because they need money to transport to their PPA, money to also feed, to eat. They need to eat, of course. You know, they say something that an hungry man is an hungry man. So that is why reason the bank should pay the all NYC corp members. Okay, picking another story, which is this: Ohaneze youth wants Jamb to conduct another exam for Mmesoma. The youth wing of Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide has urged the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board to bring Miss Mmesoma Ejike alleged result falsification case to rest by testing her with another examination. The news agency of Nigeria now reports that Miss Ejike, erstwhile student of Anglican Girls Secondary School, Nnewi, Anambra, had celebrated her emergence as candidate with the highest score in the year 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Jamb, in a statement on Sunday signed by spokesperson Dr. Fabian Benjamin, however, accused Ms. Ejike of inflating her results to curry favor, adding to the result will be withdrawn as she won't have to face prosecution. You know, there are a lot of stories on this, which I said earlier on, because according to the report we had this morning, that the Jamb had to apologize to this girl. Okay, so which one, my observation is, which one, or my question is going like this way, that which one should we follow? Do we say that this girl, she actually forged the result? Should we say that it's not the girl's fault? I think maybe they take her to, the parents took her to special center. What do you think on this? What is your stake on this? The room is open for everyone to contribute. You know what? If you want to call to our studio line, this is 07069404690. This has to be interactive. I want your own contribution concerning this girl. You know, she's still a teenager, and she's too early for emotional trauma, because according to what I read on Instagram, one of her posts on Instagram, she was like, I'm really traumatized. This girl shouldn't be traumatized, because the way we are seeing this now is as if we want this girl, we don't want education to be appealed to her, because eventually, if you should ask her to rewrite this exam, she won't prepare just like the first how she did in the first place. That's just the truth. Because first of all, she's emotionally drained. She's traumatized already. So if you're saying she should rewrite this, I think the Jamb too also has something to say concerning this, because how will someone forge results? What is the essence of Jamb? What is your duty? Is it Jamb's fault too? We should take it from that angle. And should we say, because the way I see the dad, I'm seeing the man as is a minor. I don't think he's that learned, because he mentioned something. He said, I don't want what I think this what happened to me is now happening to my daughter. So eventually it's like even the dad too, I think he got discouraged for education, and that's why he's making all effort to ensure that the child goes to school. And now that the child too, this issue has erupted now, I think before we know it, this girl might eventually got discouraged of proceeding. That's just the truth. What is your stake on this? You know what, let's go for commercial break, and we'll be right back. We'll be back with other news, and we still have a lot to discuss. Don't forget, the program is still Campus G's with First Lady. All right, let's go for short musical break.
Beauty, girls selling for the Gucci. All I see is good girls trying to show love. Same time, all these groupies acting bougie. I came in the game like, yo, excuse me. Shout out my OGs and shout out my juvies. Get robbed for your carty with a little Uzi. Brothers shooting clips like an action movie. And I know it seems stupid, but brothers ain't seen no love, they need Cupid. Even though we're winning, we're still sinning. And this ain't gonna change overnight, it's deep rooted. Flashbacks of dead bodies and gunshots. Last time I see my brother's face was a mugshot. PTSD will leave permanent scars. Can't lie, man, I ain't the same brother that I once was.
When the beat drops, all the girls wanna sing along. Me, I gotta give them the vibe to the kingdom come. The place where I come from be another dimension. Nobody will look my face when I dey on my own. I've been on the road for a long time, tryna get a bread so my family go survive. Some of my brothers stay with this tough time. They wanna be free, they don't wanna see the sunlight.
I was taught to listen to my elders. I can hear the youths cry, I'm feeling so helpless. Open up my third eye, I'm feeling so selfless. It's the same old story, different occasion. Nigerian, Ghanaian, Jamaican, Ugandan, Congolese and the Bayesian. You could be a star or you could end up a patient. Got a mind that you step, blood on the pavement.
Bad man, don't threaten me. You know big kill who don't die before. Father, forgive me my sins. I reminisce all the things I've done wrong. Please put me under your wings. I see the pray me my man them live long. Cause many want quench the fire. Jalo gon' take us higher. When the beat drops, all the girls wanna sing along. Me, I gotta give them the vibe till the kingdom come.
Welcome back. Don't forget, the program is still Campus G's on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. This is where we bring you gist happenings in our various campuses, in the tertiary institutions, universities, and NC and Polytechnic. Just as you all know that tertiary is just of three, which is NC, Polytechnic, and tertiary. Okay, don't forget, we are still talking about this lady Ejike. We are still talking about her. Another story, which is the Jamb registrar, Professor Oloyede, to be arraigned in court. I think the Jamb Admissions and Matriculation Board, as its registrar, have been asked to apologize to Mmesoma Ejike, the teenage Anambra pupil. The examination body accused Mmesoma of falsifying her 2023 Jamb UTME. Just like I've said it, but my question is still, I will still raise it, which I've said it. I said, don't you think that this will discourage the girl eventually in proceeding, able to write? You know, after Jamb, she still have another exam to write, and before she proceeds to tertiary. Don't you think that this will already discourage her? But my question, another question is, the girl have said this before, nobody's talking about it. Why is it when the this popular car cab producer, when he now said, okay, I want to give this girl to the kind of thing, why is it in that time that this issue is now arising that, oh, she forged her results, she forged, what is Jamb looking in the first place? That is my question. As the room is open for everyone to contribute, the studio line is 070-6940-4690. And don't forget, on this program you can also send birthday shout outs. You want to get cards for your loved ones, you want to greet them for birthday shout out, or do they have celebration, maybe their wedding celebration, and you want to make them feel special, you can get your card on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio for birthday shout out. Don't forget, we still have something. We do ask you question of the day. You want the question, right? Okay, you know what, let's go for short musical break.
London. Another banger. Come here, wait till the water you. Green body make I rock, yeah. I know you senior me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I know feel do for you. Why you want the boogan one? Share you be kiss than any. You better drop your body and move sucker. Suffer with this body. Make we run, I'm on a low key. Baby, you know me. They get us to go move where you know go.
Okay, don't forget, we are cruising with Rema, titled Charm, artist Charm. Suffering this body, hello, G, come make a drive you home. Come to Al-Iyamoye, let's drive you in. Bring your business, let's drive you in. So for the question of the day, I said, what type of anger do you have? You know, there's many ways we can, we do portray our anger. Do you know that? Number one, is it walk away? Maybe when you're angry, you just feel like, oh, let me walk away. Or number two, you want to fight back. What kind of, why you be insulting me? You reply back. Or number three, silence. Or you just remain silent. When you're angry, you just remain silent. Number four, is it cry? Is it cry anger? Number five, shout. Is it you want to shout when you're angry? You like to shout. And number six, smile. Number seven, break glass. Which one is your type of anger? Don't forget this question again. I'll still repeat it. What type of anger do you have? What type of anger do you have? Number one, walk away. Number two, fight. Number three, silence. Number four, cry. Number five, shout. Number six, smile. Number seven, you break glass. Some is not even limited to breaking of glass. Some, they can break anything breakable in the house. Even flower vase, they'll throw it upside down. Even phone. There are some people that when they get angry, they'll just throw their phone or throw anything around them or throw pillow. So what kind of anger do you have? Well, I want anybody that replied this, don't worry, next week I'm going to call all the people that attempt answers. So I will acknowledge you all next week. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain for today's show on Campus G's. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube page, on our Instagram page, on our website as well. You can log into our website www.Al-IyamoyeTv and Al-IyamoyeTVradio.com. You also want, maybe there is a thing you want to discuss with us. Our studio line is 07069404690. Or you want it maybe personal. You want advice based on that relationship or any other thing. My line is 07052180752. So all thanks to the management, to our manager, Mr. Fisayomi Ajibola, to our chairperson, the person of Alaja Abidat Seidat. I pray that God will bring you back safely, because right now she's not around, she traveled. And to our managers in the studio, our console managers, to our social media managers, we say kudos to you, person of Wale Kadara, then our console manager Aroni Bani Debe. We say thank you for bringing today's program to the end. Okay, don't forget we still have other programs awaiting you. Don't forget, my name is Sulaiman RISQAT FUNMILAYO. Do enjoy the rest of your day. I say goodbye.
I know you seen me. I getting money past your papa.